you or your soul and the actualization and retrospection. You're going through a process where you're getting rid of things that no longer serve you, okay? You're healing from the past. You're healing from negativity. You're healing from anything that held you back. You experience a lot of negative emotions as it pertains to the soulmate union, this journey that you're on. And the last spread was very interesting because I had a lot of yellow, and I mentioned the solar plexus, I mentioned courage and self-confidence, but I kind of feel like it's some type of enlightenment that you're going through. So that was very interesting. So I wanted to highlight the retrospection aspect and the evolution of your soul, your soul's journey. Okay? So let me see. I have the overall energy and it's temperance. And I thought that was this card was very it coincides with the energy of balancing and basically going through the process of the evolution of the old you into the new you. Because I feel like here you're balancing out everything to prepare yourself. So I did a classic 9-card spread. First 3 cards are the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, and we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And it's not a coincidence that these 3 cards are all in the reverse. I feel like because it speaks of the past, I feel like the energy of the past was a negative, and I don't want to use the word negative, but I'm going to use the word, it was more on the side of difficulties through the tests, through the karmic experiences here, because we have the 5 of Pentacles starting off the past. This talks about karmic lessons, understanding lessons and learning from the lessons. So I don't want to say negative because it doesn't always have to be negative, but there were difficulties. There were a few obstacles that you needed to get past. And those were in form of test. Whether you knew these were tests, or unbeknownst to you, you were being tested through your relationships and your interactions with your love interests, or this person that you call your soulmate. You were going through a test. You were feeling some type of lost sadness. You felt left out in the cold from that relationship, or you made somebody else feel left out in the cold, for the cross watchers that are watching this. Okay? And then with the Ace of Swords, this talks about individuality, and it talks about the disappointment. You felt disappointed. You felt frustration. There was a lack of clarity. Something or the past events or energies or emotions from the past were preventing the new beginning that you wanted with your soulmate. But I feel like this card is also talking about you taking stock of your life, and you are basically, or you were, and you may still be doing this, but you were taking stock of your life, taking stock of everything that happened and how it happened. And you were focusing on those things. And I think the focus was based too much on the negative aspects of the experiences or the test. And then we have the Knight of Swords here in the reverse as well. And that talks about resistance. It talks about being impatient, not wanting to make a hasty decision, putting your plans on hold. It talks about postponement. So I feel like a part of you was being impatient because you really wanted to have this person come towards you, or you wanted to come towards this person, but at the same time you didn't want to make a hasty decision. because you weren't ready, you didn't feel like you were ready, or you didn't feel like the person was ready. You're still stuck in anger. You're still stuck feeling betrayed, feeling like this person did you wrong. So you didn't really want to come towards the person, or you didn't want the person to come towards you. Or if they did, you would still be in a space of conflict, okay? So I feel like this whole section is here talking about you moving away from that space of conflict, moving away from feeling bitter or being petty or just not wanting to deal with the other person. Because now you're learning, or you've learned the lessons and you understand, and you're looking at it from a higher perspective here. With this card here, this is a higher perspective. This is your higher self.